Moin Leute, I'm in Singapore! And this is a very special day for me because we are meeting NAS Daily. He quitted his job because he said working from 9 to 5 is not life. He wanted to explore the world, travel the world, and so he decided to just go to Kenya and start doing videos every fucking single day. And nearly the first year nobody was watching. But then he learned how to become a better video maker and it all exploded. Let's meet him now and check this amazing story out.
Welcome everybody, this is the NAS Daily office, this is everybody.
Hello.
We are Singaporeans, Filipinos, Indians, Israelis, Polish, and American. No Germany, sorry. Yeah.
Who's from Poland?
Mi!
Dzień dobry!
Dzień dobry, witam serdecznie.
Jak się masz?
Dobrze.
Bardzo dobrze?
Yes.
Are you Polish?
No, I've got some friends.
You've got some friends. Okay, let's go inside.
Where are you from? From which city?
Close to Krakow.
Krakow. Oh, I've been to Gdańsk.
I grew up in Israel. After living there for 19 years, I decided that I need to escape. I was supposed to go to Germany, like my brother, but I didn't want to learn German because it's very schwer. It's very schwer. So I decided to go to the United States instead. I applied to university in the United States. I got lucky, got into Harvard, and I got a scholarship there. So I didn't have to pay because I couldn't afford to pay. I studied economics and a little bit of computer science. And like you, most of you guys, I love tech and software engineering and all this stuff. I joined Venmo. You guys know Venmo? Like PayPal. It's owned by PayPal as a software engineer for 1.5 years. And then I quit it. I guess, but the most exciting part of the story I feel is not about quitting. I mean, I quit the job for many reasons. It was just not it. I calculated what percentage of my life was done. I was 24 back then, and I was supposed to be dying at 76, according to life expectancy. Male in the United States is 76 years. 24 out of 76, I was 32% done with life. I was 1/3 dead. And so I decided to sort of use the remaining 2/3 of my life to do something that actually excites me, actually is valuable to me and to the world. I quit on April 8th, 2016. On April 9th, I bought a camera. And I started a channel on Facebook called NAS Daily. And I started making videos every single day for 1,000 days. The videos are 1 minute long. Why 1 minute? Because you're too busy and you're too distracted to watch me for 10 minutes. Why Facebook? Because my friends don't go on YouTube. All my friends go on Facebook, and I wanted to make videos for Facebook. The 1,000-day commitment was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. To create 1,000 videos in 1,000 days meant that you have to call your parents and tell them, if you die, I still have to make a video. Is that okay? You know, and having an agreement with my girlfriend over there that if she dies, I still have to make a video. And so that commitment was very important. After 270 videos, so after 270 days, NAS Daily was still a failure. It was, I don't know, 50,000 likes, it was, 5,000 views average, so it wasn't worth the effort. On day 270, I made one video, it blew up. It became an overnight success that took 270 days. And after that day, so if I started, actually it was in Thailand, I started learning how to make better and better videos, how to tell better stories, how to tell a story in 60 seconds or less. And after 1,000 days, 14 million people decided to follow me on this journey on Facebook, not on YouTube, and that was NAS Daily. After visiting 64 countries to make the videos from, I decided to settle in Singapore. Not in Bremen, unfortunately, but maybe I should.
Never too late.
No, it's not too late. Hopefully we'll have more offices. It's true. I decided to settle in Singapore for many reasons. I'm the biggest fan of this country. You guys are here for a while, I assume. I think this is one of the best countries in the world. Ignore what people say about dictatorship, about free speech. I ignore all that stuff and I focus on actually what Singapore is. It's a miracle to have a country on this small island with nothing in it. It is a fucking miracle. The people here don't mess around. They're driven to succeed, and I wanted to be around, kind of like the Germans. The Germans are also driven to succeed. So the way I view Singapore is like the Germany and the Israel of Asia. And so this is why I decided to be here. So that's it for what NAS Daily is. We're building a company right now, trying to build the NAS Daily brand. And it's a lot harder than making videos. It's a lot harder than making videos. My goal in life was to reach as many people as possible. I care about breadth. I care about depth, but not as much as others. I care about breadth, and I wanted to get as many people to get my message as possible. So the first video that I made was simple. Said, hey, my name is Nas. I'm gonna start making videos, and I'm gonna leave New York and go to Kenya starting from tomorrow. Exciting times. Please watch my videos, friends. Something like that. And that's it. I didn't have any, I see this stuff, whatever he's holding right now, and it's fucking scary, right? I still don't know how to use whatever you're using, right? I'm not a video, I don't know how to do this microphone. I'm not a video maker per se. I just use videos to tell a message. I don't make videos because it's fun. Because videos right now is the only way I know of that allows you to reach the most number of people with a deep message. You can try pictures. No offense. No offense. But I don't think pictures are expressive enough. You can try text, but I think the world is too busy to read text in these days on Facebook. And so really, videos is like text on pictures, and this is why I believe the NAS Daily message has resonated so well, because of the format. If I made an image every day, I think I'd end up with 50,000 followers. Like, no joke. If I did a text, a blog post every day, I'd end up with 20,000 followers.
What was the most important lesson you've learned during all these 1,000 days?
I think, actually it's funny you say that. I love your t-shirt, Start, Fail, Succeed. Because before I started NAS Daily, I tried to start 3 startups, and they all failed miserably after 1 month. 1 month, failed. And I think that mentality for me was very important, because the reason I make 1,000 videos is not because 1,000 has any significance to me. It's just a round number. The reason I made 1,000 videos is because when I failed on day 269, I succeeded on day 270. You correct the mistakes after every day. And so this whole iterative movement makes you a better video maker and a better storyteller. So my only advice would be, you should commit to a deadline and follow it like religion. Like, who here is religious? Anyone here religious? What's your religion?
It's a bit funny. It's Christianity and Buddhism.
Oh, please, Christianity. Anyone here Muslim? You're Muslim? Do you pray? Do you pray? How many times?
On Jummah.
On Jummah. So it's like Christians don't pray every day, right? Every Sunday or so.
Sunday.
Yeah, but Muslims, they pray 5 times a day. At 4 a.m., at 11 a.m., at 4 p.m., at 8 p.m. That is fucking nuts. I'm Muslim too. And so the way Muslims commit to praying 5 times a day is exactly how I committed to making a video every day. It's the same time commitment. It's the same effort. It's the same belief in something that you don't know if it's real or not. And it ends up with going to heaven. And for me, heaven is reaching as many people as possible. What's the thread of these videos? Look, I spent 20 years living as a Palestinian in Israel. It is not something I recommend to anyone. Living 20 years, I love Israel, by the way, and I love Palestine. There's nothing against each one. But living 20 years, seeing people have conflict every single day because of whatever reason it is, made me want to dedicate this journey to going around the world and seeing the opposite of conflict. So that's why you see me, I go and I make videos about the opposite of the Israel-Palestinian conflict. So you go to Thailand, fucking Tel Aviv is expensive. You go to Thailand, wow, look, this is cheap. Like, you see the good in every place around the world to try to show the world and your friends back home that there is more to this world than just conflict and death and disagreements, right? So the point of NAS Daily was to suck the good out of every country you go. And it just so happens to be that the most good I saw was in Singapore. But if you put me in North Korea right now, we can still make videos that show the good. I didn't want to go to Senegal and make the same videos every white person has ever made, right? Senegal, corruption, I hate Senegal, I cannot travel. You know, like those overused videos I thought were kind of too much. So yeah, you can call it positive propaganda. That's what we do. But right now, millions of people do negative propaganda. So at least we're doing the opposite. Right. So that's the point of NAS Daily. Positive propaganda. Propaganda is everywhere, man.
Yes.
Yeah. What we do is, let's say we go to Germany, I go to Berlin, I say, hey Berlin, I'm gonna be at this place at this time. Please come, say hello, be in my video, and that's it. Some countries, 50 people show up. Other countries, 4,000 people show up. It depends on the popularity of NAS Daily in that country. Okay, now we have 500 people, and then you ask them, what is interesting about your country? What should I make videos about? And then the locals start helping you. The community helps you come up with better ideas. So I came to Singapore and they said, you should make a video about our landfill, because the way Singapore deals with trash here is very, very impressive. And then you say, what the fuck is that? And then you Google it, and then it's interesting. So you make that video. So it's a lot of nas. Nas means people in Arabic. Leute, people. So people are the heart of everything we do. And I kind of realized after 300 days, the more people you include in your videos, in the process of making them, in the process of building the company, in the process of sharing them, you will get more success. So if you put me right now in Cologne, you know, making a video about the Kölner Dome, you know, the church, the black church, is so fucking boring. You know, buildings don't sell. Humans do. Like, buildings are not relatable. Even if it's a church, even if all the tourists go there. Humans are a lot more relatable. That's why half of my videos now are about other humans. So instead of saying, oh, what is interesting about Germany, you ask yourself, what is an interesting German? And you go make a video about them. And that's how I think that's 50% of why NAS Daily succeeded, because the focus on the NAS. So I'll tell you why we chose Singapore. First of all, when I was a kid, I was the biggest fan of the United States. American dream, you know, everybody loves the American fucking dream. And the reason for that, I realized, is because of Hollywood. You see the movies, you love it. I want to go to New York. I want to do what Eddie Murphy did. I want to do what Will Smith did, you know? So, okay, watching these Hollywood movies, I'm a big fan of America. You go to America, you enter the universities, you get a $120,000 job, you pay $40,000 in taxes every year, and you contribute to the economy, and then they say, you have to go through a lottery to get a visa. And you're like, what do you mean a lottery? It's a lottery. So, you know, you have a 75% chance of getting rejected and a 25% chance of getting in America. After spending 6 years there, I had a 25% chance of staying. I won the lottery. I won the H-1B. I got the H-1B. But I was so hurt. I was so pissed off at the system. It's like everybody's clamoring to go to America for the money, for whatever, for Hollywood. Like, fuck that. You know, so I'm not as much of a fan as much as I used to, because of their visa system. Even legal immigration is becoming incredibly difficult in America. So after going around the world, I saw that there is another America in the world, and it's not America, it's Singapore. And the reason why I think this is another America is because they've realized early on that literally what they said is Singaporeans are not smart enough to build a city. What they meant by that is this: we only have 2 million Singaporeans, and that's just not enough sample size to get talent. Germany has what, 50 million? 80. So if you have one talented person out of 10,000, you have around 8,000 talented people to build Germany. China, India have so many talented people because of numbers. But Singapore is only 2 million, 3 million. So they said, we need to make it as easy as possible to attract talent. No matter what. If you have a college degree, we need you. If you have anything to add to Singapore, we need you. And that mentality, immigrants love, right? And so I was like, what, you want me in? You know? So it took me 2 weeks to get a visa to here. 2 weeks. They care about your education a lot. I don't know why. But your education and your industry, that's it, 2 weeks. I got in, he got in, she got in. I got 4 people visas to stay here indefinitely within 2 weeks. In America,
Permanent. So.
Indefinite, as long as you have the job. But you can stay here, renew whenever you want. In America, it would be impossible to get that Polish guy into America. He has no college degree. And it's like you have to go through the process, and oh my goodness, it's tough. So I think immigrants love countries that want them. Second thing about Singapore is sort of the German mindset. Is the work-life balance here doesn't exist. I love that. You know, like here you have no life outside of work. You come at 9, you leave at 9. Is inhumane in a way, but the whole country likes that. They love to work hard. And I like to do that too. So this is why you'll never see me going to Spain. I'm not a big fan of siestas. I'm not a big fan of the easy lifestyle. I'm sorry, no offense. I don't want to offend anybody. But you know, there's a lot of, it's just hard to, in 100 years, it's impossible to imagine Spain having a stronger economy than an Asian country that is working 24/7 to succeed and create and create and create and create. And so the way I think of it is also like, you know, I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like the next 100 years like belong to Asia. Like America is like, I don't know what's happening there with Trump. And Europe, I don't know, I guess I've never been, I don't know.
Dave Chappelle had an interesting joke. He said, America, everybody hates each other, and they're 300 million. And in China, they're 1.4 billion, and they're all Chinese. So they don't have that conflict.
Yeah. There are a lot of, I mean
they have different conflicts, but.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of China. I mean, just speaking about Singapore itself, the government here also is very efficient. Within 2 weeks, you get a response. I mean, that's amazing. I'm not used to that in Israel. Another thing I love about Singapore is they have the highest paid politicians in the world. So every minister here makes $1 million a year. I don't know if you guys talked about this before. I love that.
In Europe, they do.
$1 million, but under the table.
Yeah.
The foreign minister of Singapore said to me, he said, "We are the highest paid in the world, but we are not the wealthiest." And I thought that was so true, because the wealthiest are in Guinea, in Cambodia. I mean, that's insane, right? It is my knowledge that Facebook algorithms favor videos. That's it. And so it's very difficult to go against Facebook algorithms. You know, Muslims have Allah, Christians have God, Jews have God, I guess. I have Facebook algorithms. That's my God, right? And whatever they dictate, I do. So as of recently, they valued videos more than images. So I do videos. They value 3-minute long videos rather than 1-minute long videos. So I stopped making 1-minute videos. I only make 3-minute videos. I literally am known the guy who makes 1-minute videos, and I quit that because of God. And now I make 3-minute videos. I upload natively. I don't put YouTube links because of God. I respond to comments because of God. Also because I want to respond to comments. But you get the idea. So you really shouldn't work against what is the tide. The tide is videos.
How clearly does God speak to you? Because he keeps it secret, no?
Yeah, God has a lot of... Isn't that every God?
Yeah.
Oh no, God speaks to me a little bit more than others. You can call me a prophet. So I was just at a Facebook event before this. Because I took this risk on Facebook and I didn't upload on YouTube, Facebook noticed. They were like, who the fuck is this idiot? Like literally nobody goes on Facebook to like upload videos and create a media company. Most of them do YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, every possible thing. And so when we took a chance on Facebook, Facebook took a chance on us, and now they sort of were like the kind of like the poster boys of Facebook content creation. Even invited us to meet Mark Zuckerberg and present to the whole company. And so because of that, we know nobody really knows how the Facebook algorithms work. Even the Facebook employees, they don't know. But we all take guesses. And when we all take a guess, we guess that, okay, longer comments is better. You know, if you have only short comments on your video, that's bad. It means people don't give a fuck. So longer comments are good. Native uploads are good. Links, like website links are bad, you know, because you're trying to make bad content. So it's basic information, but good content always rises to the top.
How did you motivate yourself from when the numbers went down and everything, and you motivated you day by day? So, and 10 hours for a 1 minute video. What was in your brain?
Like, how was the journey like this? I think it would be like really, you would quit eventually if you don't see any success or anything.
Correct. So the way I like to think of it is, the reason I kept going is, you know, a lot of people from the outside see nothing, but you're from the inside, so you see everything. And so when people, after, you know, day 150 or day 200 or whatever, you know, people didn't see much success. They're like, oh, just another kid. But I saw success on day 12. It took me until day 270 to actually make others see the success. So on day 12, because of that $10 thing, I made a video. It reached some guy in Kenya. He said, I like your video. Let's be friends and let me help you. And that is a friend you will never have made if it wasn't for the video. And so the way I told myself, if I'm able to find one person, then I'm pretty damn fucking sure that I can find 1 million. You know, if I can't find 1 million people like him, I'm pretty damn sure there are 10 million people like him. In fact, there's 100 million like him. And it's just a matter of time until I find them. And when people said, aren't you tired? Aren't you demotivated? I say, no. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm just tying my shoes as I prepare to run towards that light. And so no one else got that message from that guy but me. So I am the only person who can tell if this is going to succeed or not. Not you, not my parents for sure. And so, because they didn't want me to continue doing this, so they wanted me to get a normal job. And so the way I would like to say is, I want people to be very attentive to the project that they do, because you really got to keep your eyes open 24/7 for signals of success. Yeah. So it took me 12 days to find. I think in your line of job, even like at the company right now, I think it'll take me 1 year to find that line of success. So it's a lot slower, because you have to hire, then you have to get all this fucking thing. So it's not as fun. Cool. I have 2 minutes left.
Okay.
If that's okay. Sorry, because we were supposed to start at 5:30. You were stuck in traffic, right? I was stuck in the same traffic. That is once, for the first time in 6 months, that traffic happens in Singapore.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
So we've got something. You said you love the shirt so much. So we've got
Thank you, man.
shirt for you.
But you know I don't change my shirt.
Maybe you can use it for sleeping.
So for sleeping, yeah. I'll tell my girlfriend, let's start and fail. Guys, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate your time. Please watch the videos, and I hope you find a God.
Can we make a photo all together?
Yes. Would you dress up with the shirt for the photo, or is it not possible? Impossible.
Impossible.
I haven't worn a single thing in the past 1,200 days. Is that okay? The fingers up. Amazing.
Okay, all right. After watching so many videos of NAS Daily, it was an honor for me to finally meet him, and I've learned so much from him, and I think you as well. Und damit bin ich raus. Bam!